Right, Bella, you may or may not have some of these. These taste delicious and are really good for you. And I like the fact they come in those pretty little lanterns. Now, you open up your lantern. And we found these at Teresa's garden. So they'd overwintered. All right. And I'm going to take 3 of them. Probably the biggest ones, probably. That looks like it's a bit gone. But these have just been picked up in the spring, and they did grow last, well, I suppose we were harvesting sometime at the end of summer. Okay, we've got the 3 that we wanted. Oh, they're slightly sticky, but they actually seem to want to escape all the time. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to squish them. Here's my knife. They're full of little seeds. As you can see, there they all are, all the little seeds. Can you see? Just squeeze them with your fingers and keep hold of the skin. And then that bit you can get rid of. And you've got loads and loads and loads and loads of them. You see them? Now, these are older, so I don't know whether these will come out as well. Yes, look, these are coming out as well. You can see there's hundreds and hundreds of them.
Let's run out of battery. Don't worry about it.
I don't like the look of that fruit. So this isn't taping.
It's taping here, but
well,
not on the second camera.
This is not doing so well. You can see I'm not going to take the seeds out of that one because we've got plenty out of the good one. Now we're going to take one of these little trays, which in fact are plastic plates that we had left over. I was given them by someone to do artwork for children with. So I've had them forever. And Paul's going to go and put a little bit of soil on the top of one, I hope. And what we're going to do, although it's quite difficult, we're going to try spreading these out and laying them very gently, all the little bits on top of the surface. So I'm going to try getting rid of the fleshy bit now, while there we are, there's another one. You can see they quite stick to everything, but as they've got so many, it doesn't matter because we don't need that number. And we've only taken a tiny little bit of fruit to do this with. So you will be able to do this too, Bella. This will be something to do while you're cooped up. Right, thank you, Paul.
Maybe squishing down a bit.
Now, what we've got is a little bit of sod. You can see it's only, little tiny finger deep. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to try ladling these onto it and try spreading them out a little bit between it all. Can you see? It just requires you to be careful and get them very gently spread out. And we don't want great clumps, we just want them spread. And it's very difficult to do, but I'm sure, Bella, you will manage because you're a clever girl. Really, really clever girl. In fact, as you can see, your mummy probably won't want you working with a knife, but then you could work with a spoon. Or your lollipop stick might do it. Now, you can see we're getting most of these out there. Not all of them will turn into little shoots. So that's why we put more than we need. But we just need some. And these are the most gorgeous fruits. They're an interesting plant because they grow and spread. And they're sort of like a little vine thing. They run right across the lawn on little long traily bits, if you let them. So I think you will find these interesting little plants to grow because the seeds look so pretty. They've got lovely flowers too, and they've got amazing leaves, great big fat leaves. So I think you'll be very happy with these, and you can buy them. These are all imported, I believe, from Colombia at the moment, but later in the season you can get them from France and you get them from Spain, and they are just wonderful. They last forever, providing you don't take the little husky things. These little things protect them. That's how you've got 3 fruits lasting all through the winter. Now we've nearly done what we can, and then we've got to be able to water. I'm not so good with the water, but a spray might be better. Now I've got 1 or 2 little ones we could fit in down here. You don't want to do it down here, Bella, or else it'll all go and you'll have lost them all. You want to do it from a nice height, like this, so they stay in the bowl. Obviously it will go wider, so don't do it on polished surfaces. But Bella, I think you'll find that this will take quite a bit of water because it's very, very dry. You may not have such dry soil, but this has come out of a dry bag left over from a previous year. And you can see where they are now. And you can see a bit. We could put another one over here, I think. Where was it? We didn't have very many in that corner. These are very simple to do. Right? Now, the problem with this technique is that it will dry out very, very easily. So we're going to put a little tiny, well, in fact, we could use another lid of this to put over the top to help keep it wet. You don't want to drown them, so it's not swimming in water, but you can feel it's heavier now. All right, Bella? You can do this. You grew cress with me, so you can grow these on your own. So, Paul, can I have another one, please? Yeah, that's great. Now, if we put them like that, and we put that on our table indoors, and then we can keep an eye on it. We'll have a check on it every couple of days. Well, I think every couple of days, but I'm going to look at it tomorrow and see how wet it is. Because obviously, if it's a hot house, and if it turns hot in Bordeaux, it will be very hot. You will then need to water it every day with one of these sprayers. If it's not so hot, you may get away with watering it every couple of days. And if your plates or whatever you're using are tighter, you will lose less water. Now you can do this, Bella, and you can have some fun times and some decent fruit, because you've got somewhere to put them, haven't you, outside. You've got a little box outside your block of flats, and you can go down and do that, and it's a nice thing to do.